oddity here. This is the Master System version of Tides of Time that was exclusively released in Brazil. The Game Gear version was released in the US market, but the Master System was long dead in the US market by 1995, so here we have the Brazilian Master System release. Now, if you're unfamiliar with the 8-bit Tides of Time, it is a video game. It has graphics. It has physics, kind of. Some pretty cool 8-bit tunes. Start off by giving a hungry dolphin a fish to let us pass. One thing that, if you're familiar with the 8-bit Ecco games, you know that they love these block puzzles. So in this one, we charge that one, push it to break through this coral, but not all the way. Didn't Brazil support the Master System for ages and ages? Brazil still supports the Master System. You can buy brand new Master Systems from Tectoy to this day. Granted, they're using basically kind of crappy emulator boxes now, but you can still get a Tectoy branded Master System. What's tricky about this release is Ecco has 3 actions, but the Master System only has 2 buttons. So in order to use the sonar, you have to press buttons 1 and 2 together at the exact same moment. Otherwise, you might accidentally charge or speed swim. So that's a little tricky. And one kind of interesting thing is at the beginning here, we're completely invincible. Nothing can hurt us, we can't run out of air. And it'll stay that way until the end of this level, so we're not scared of no octopus, no jellyfish. This barracuda, we don't care. Until this earthquake and rocks fall, and all of a sudden our health and air meter comes back, and then we care quite a bit. Cheeky is absolutely correct. I have not played the Ecco Junior game available on the Pico, because I do not have a Pico. Sea of Darkness is a really long and tough level that we get to skip entirely, because there's a wall glitch here. If we do this correctly, we clip through the wall. Or, not really clip, we kind of fall through the wall. There we go. And we're at the end of the level. Talk to our descendant Trelia, who's gonna take us to the future. The 3D stages in the 8-bit version are understandably not quite as impressive. Basically, you just hold up on the D-pads, and eventually you'll jump through the ring. There's always like 3 rings. You kinda get the sense that it wasn't entirely finished. But the sprite work is very good for a Master System game. We are in the water tubes now in the future. Which in this level, we can just jump over there and, oh, we're done. Same deal with Tube of Medusa here. We jump over here, we skip the entire level, go up, and if I do this correctly, we don't even see the Medusa, because the end of the stage is right there. Oh, I didn't do it correctly, so we have to outrun the Medusa. And we're in another 3D stage there. The good future portion of the game is truncated quite a lot. Just the 2 levels, and you don't even talk to Asteroids. There is an orca that has Asteroids dialogue, which is bizarre. But anyway, we're going back in time. The 3D swimming sections are for time travel in this game, rather than just covering large distances quickly. Oh, I went the wrong way. It's okay though, because we can heal up with that clam. What's crazy about this game is Ecco has even more momentum than he does in the Genesis version. Like, it is very hard to stop Ecco once he gets moving. He is all throttle, no brakes, and certainly no steering. Another fairly simple block puzzle here. There aren't any that are quite so difficult as the block puzzles in the Master System version of Ecco 1. There's a reason that I didn't submit that game. And now time for Asteroid, which is actually Moray Abyss. Although in this version, it's not an auto-scroller. We get to swim straight to the bottom. And now we wait for the shell for a while, so in that regard, it kind of is an auto-scroller. Might have lost Grim? Oh no. Alright, so we killed the boss and now we are going to, the Eye. Now, anybody familiar with the speedrun of Tides of Time on the Genesis knows that we skip rebuilding the asteroids. You straight up can't in the Game Gear and Master System versions. Because even if you could skip past glyphs or anything like that, the level exit is the teleport ring, and it'll only take you to the next level once you have sufficiently rebuilt Asteroid. Yeah, I got a little quiet there during the boss fight because I was trying to catch up on the tech chat and doing a very poor job of it. Because multitasking is a lie. In terms of speedrun tech, this game is largely glitchless. Fortunately, on these asteroid rebuilding levels, the glyph order is very predictable. It's always left to right, or counterclockwise, starting from left. Okay, block puzzle. So for this one, we want to do a little bit of an unintended mechanic here. We can actually squeeze Ecco through there. Push that one over there. Push that one down here. Gently nudge that so we've gotten enough space to turn around. And here we go. I kind of like some of the more puzzle-oriented stuff they did for the 8-bit version. And if anybody figures out how to skip these levels, it will be free world record by a lot for Oh, hey, look. A dogehype.com bot. Let's get that banned. Yeah, we're getting so popular, we get all of the, buy follows and prime subs spam. That's how you know you've arrived. I'm sure you've noticed by now that the glyphs appear gold until you pick up the key song, which is pretty nice. Lets you know instantly, visually, whether or not you picked up the song. Two more on this level. This block puzzle, not too much to it. And I apologize if my commentary starts to decline a little bit. I'm slowly losing my voice. But that's okay, because this is a cool event full of cool people and raising money for a very good cause. Very cool cause. And last pair for this stage. It's fine, Aludra. I just don't normally commentate for like 5-6 hours prior to starting runs. Okay, Deep Ridge. Has some interesting stuff going on in it. For instance, transforming into the biggest bird ever. Like, look at this thing. This bird is larger than a bottlenose dolphin. That's crazy. An albatross? Oh, I hope not. Need some good luck. Ecco is a golfing series. Why do you say that? Just because you put balls in holes? That didn't come out right. And I would say, more than anything else, Ecco is a racing series. Because Ecco's basically a race car in terms of movement. It would be pretty funny if that were intended to be an albatross, because albatross is one better than eagle in golf. Alright, I think the next one is... right down here. I've just been made aware of my title in the layout on stream now, so y'all are cute. Impressive commitment to a theme. All right, we got this stack. Touch some more balls. We take his voice and we bully him into running Defender of the Future. Yep, you are the best of friends anyone could ever ask for. Yeah, definitely. No Diggity is not to blame for such shenanigans. The stream box is certainly not in his basement. Alright, we're getting close to the end of Deep Ridge. With quite a block puzzle here. This one's fairly tricky. We gotta make a quad stack. I was gonna make a "you like Wendy's" joke, but that doesn't work because the quad stack is Burger King. Alright, so we do that. And here's where it gets tricky. We gotta push that stack, but not all the way. Gotta push this stack, but again, not all the way. Then we got to push that block away. Push this one through. Add that. Push that all the way down there, and we can push the block through the coral. And I'm gonna top off my air from this clam. We're getting close. Asteroid's almost put back together. And Lord have mercy, we have the final set of balls. And with this, Asteroid explains that the last pair is in the dark future, and you gotta figure out where it is. We start this level by transforming into an alien, like you do, because it's the only way to get past a barrier that's up ahead. Break through that wall. And that's enough of being an alien. Now this section normally is a really long auto-scroller. You're supposed to talk to that baby orca and it leads you to the end of the level, but the only thing blocking us is this little barracuda, and thanks to some collision detection glitch, we can actually glitch right past it. I said we can glitch right past it. Normally. Okay. We'll give it another try. And for any of the glitches that I'm using in this run, I take full credit for it because I was unable to find anybody who did a run of this game before I did. So all this routing was, you know, completely flying blind. Okay, so I think I want to be like roughly here, then just... Okay. So if you want to play Echo the Tides of Time, the 8-bit version, well, you're guaranteed second place. Man, I really hope this is like a sub-pixel dependent trick, because that'd be awesome. Ah, got it. Got it. Oh, let me get that fish. I need health. Okay, good. It's a very finicky trick, but it saves a long auto-scroller, so it's definitely worth it. Alright, convergence. Very simple, you touch the alien. Have another 3D swimming stage. And we are now in the Vortex Future, which is an auto-scroller with an absolute banger of a soundtrack. not really a whole lot to say about this level. It's an auto-scroller, it has a unique palette, very good music. And hopefully I don't get crushed by the walls. Oh shit. I should just learn to keep my mouth shut. Alright, we're not gonna get trolled by the game this time. I actually like the graphics for this level a lot because I always appreciate when the Master System just flexed on the Nintendo Entertainment System by displaying a bunch of colors that the Nintendo straight up couldn't display. Like, check out the yellow in this level. Like, Nintendo can't do that. And Rat Globe Holder, which is a little silly in this version. Basically, it doesn't have anything remotely resembling AI, so it's just a bouncing ball. And we gotta just bounce it until it breaks. Alright, should be pretty soon. There we go. Final pair. And we just get teleported back to the present. And check it, we are invincible again. We're going back to Convergence. This time, the alien attacks us, and we kill it. Kill it again for good measure. And we've got a Atlantis-style block puzzle. This one's pretty straightforward. We just want to make all the stones vertical, and it disappears. Another 3D swimming stage. You can tell it's 3D because it's got 3Ds in the title. I like the color palette on this one. Very soothing. All right. New machine. Getting towards the end here. Just another auto-scroller. This one, I don't like the palette nearly as much as Vortex, but it's pretty cool. This one's a little more forgiving because it's got fewer dead ends. As long as you just remember, down then up. You're fine. You don't want to go all the way out, because you get crushed and you die. Gwen, I would actually be very impressed if you had this version at all, unless you're referring to the Game Gear version, which is essentially the exact same game, just a little less screen real estate. Because this was a Brazil exclusive Master System release. No, there were 2 Ecco games on the SMS. This is Tides of Time, so the second one. The first one is pretty cool, but there is... let's call it an escort mission that is frustrating enough that I didn't particularly want to play it. Also, I am not the person to show off Ecco 1 SMS. That would be Madge de Mayhem, who kind of came out of nowhere and was just like, oh, hey, I grew up with this game and I completely crushed it, so go check out her speedrun of the game. It involves some pretty high-level tech, which is probably applicable to this game, but I just haven't gotten around to trying it out. Oh, almost got crushed there. Fortunately didn't. Oh, shit. And we're at the end of the level. Thank goodness. Alright, Vortex Queen, which is not really a boss fight in this one. You just basically sonar her until she dies. And then it's the credit sequence. Except not quite the credits yet, because it's not GG yet. Oh, yeah, and we can actually skip that cutscene. So, talk to Astray, get some flavor texts about going to Atlantis. We get one more 3D swimming section, which has a really cool looking mountain in the background and some good colors. Alright, Atlantis, final level. Normally there's a pretty difficult block puzzle to solve, but we can sing to this naked dude. He says, access granted, and rather than doing the block puzzle, we can just swim through here, and we're at the time machine. And that's it. That is GG. That is the Brazil exclusive Ecco the Tides of Time. And there's our man, Ed-A-Thon, Ecco's creator. A-frame rating with a party of 31. Welcome, everyone. I am GrimShins, and this is Ed-A-Thon 2023, raising money for Tiny Hope Village, and celebrating the collected works of Ed Annunziata. And obrigado por rogar, Ecco. I am quite sure I butchered the Portuguese there, but, hey, whatever. And now, on to our final game here.